Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to the session. कैसे हैं सभी? Hi Mamta, hi Rakesh, hello Nimishika, welcome to the session. Nimishika, I know I have some queries from you in Telegram. I'll definitely answer them by the end of the day. Okay, fine. So we'll get started. So today we are having the sixth part of innovation and entrepreneurship. So we're gonna get started quickly. All right. Hi Muskan. Hello Komal Zishan. How are you guys? Doing well? How is the preparation going? I hope you're going good. All right. Thank you, Nimishika. Thanks. All right. Fine. Then we'll get started quickly with the first question. But just let me tell you, today the focus will be more towards the entrepreneurship side. Okay. We'll try to explore a few things. The questions would look simpler, no doubt, but slightly tricky is what I'm planning to make these questions, especially the options of these questions. Okay, so we'll see how you will come across and overcome these tricky options. Hi Tessin. Not really Tessin, I'm not sure, but the last update which I got from you guys only was the 2nd of April is considered to be the examination date, but yet not sure. Hi Ritik, good evening, welcome to the session. So let's get started with the first question, guys. Here's the first question on your screen. Be very quick in answering these questions in the chat and let's get started. Hi Anshul, good evening, welcome to the session. After you answer this question, guys, a quick reminder for you people, please do like the session as well. Vamsi, good evening. Hi Shubham, very good evening to all. Okay. So as I said, the questions are quite simple on the reading end, but then when the options are checked, they appear quite similar. So try to use the option elimination technique and that will make it better. All right, we have answers from Path. Hi Path, good evening, welcome to the session. Hello Nimisha. Okay, we have answers from so many people moving towards C. Not idea generation. Not opportunity scanning, not brainstorming. All right, we are talking about, okay, what if I give you one more option as of a schedule? Would you change your answer for that? Would you change your answer from project to schedule? Oh, then it might be a repeated one, Rakesh. As I said, today's questions are more oriented towards entrepreneurship, so maybe yes. No, Nimishika will not change her answer to schedule, not even Rakesh. Excellent, very good. The answer is project, guys, no doubt. And why would it not go towards schedule? Because schedule is a part of a project, but when we are talking about a complete work plan, it's not just oriented towards the schedule, but also goes forward towards the project as such. Now Tessin has a reason, not schedule but business plan, then surely we'll change the answer. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. All right, so we'll move towards the second question now. First question went really well. Hi Shivam, good evening, welcome to the session. Let's have the second question on the screen. Okay, expecting you people to quickly answer this and like the session. Zishan has started answering. Okay. What kind of an analysis is done over here? Any guesses, any idea? Muskan has also started answering. Okay. What kind of an... Okay. Budget, network. All right. Project scheduling. Hey Devansh, welcome to the session. Hello Piyush. Hi Isha, good evening. Welcome to the session. Okay, so I have a variety of answers popping up. So at this point of time, I believe that I need to give you some gyan, insight. All right, dash is used to accomplish the project economically in the minimum available time with limited resources. Now you gave up to something. I know you gave up to what? You gave up to economically and went for budget analysis. That's wrong. Budget analysis is never going to consider how can a thing be done in minimum available time and limited resources. Please understand, just don't go by the word economically, also read the sentence after it. Hi Munaf, welcome to the session. What is the sentence saying? कि आपको एक ऐसा प्लान बनाना है जिससे आप मिनिमम टाइम में और लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज के साथ अपना प्लान प्रॉपरली एग्जीक्यूट कर सको. एंड फॉर दैट यू नीड project scheduling. Hi Prathamesh, welcome to the session. So that will be my answer. Network analysis is where we plan out to do a bit of marketing as such. Budget analysis is where we are only considering what is the income and what is the expenditure. And critical planning is a very close answer, no doubt, compared to project scheduling. But when we are taking time into consideration as well, critical planning will not work. Critical planning is when you ideate, when you try to think कि मैं नया ऐसा क्या करूं that I would be getting some answers, right? But then when we are also keeping the time frame in mind, you have to also consider scheduling. Okay? So project scheduling will be the perfect answer here. I know, as I said in the very beginning, जिन लोगों ने अभी join किया है, you guys must not have heard that earlier. I told that today's questions are easy, but the options are close, tricky. So even if you are getting it wrong, don't get demotivated. It's something adding up to your knowledge base. So a plus plus. Sushant, good evening. Welcome to this session. I can help you regarding IMT Nagpur, but the point are various things. Okay, जैसे मैं अभी पहला third question दिखा रही हूँ बाकी लोगों के लिए. And for you, I want to tell you, Sushant, that you have various sub questions coming up. Like I have sub questions coming up. Like is it the last attempt you want to give in? You don't want to appear for any other exam or the coming up CAT this year? Or what are the conditions? Are you planning to drop, or you still are working somewhere, or you're in your final year so that you can have 1 year more attempt, something like that? If yes, then don't go for IMT. Also your personal scores which you got last year. So if you think you can improve next year, go for next year. But if this is the final attempt and you don't have any other options apart from IMT Nagpur with you, so you can give it a thought. Not a bad college. It's a good college. Hi Sumit, good evening. Welcome to the session. Yeah, Vamsi, if time is not given, then critical planning could have also been the answer. But now I see so many D's coming up and one fixed capital from Devansh. Guys, we actually did a question on venture capitalist last to last session, I think. I'm not sure about the session number, but I do remember that I explained venture capitalist where you people gave me answers like Shark Tank से आपने options or examples दिए थे मुझे. Aman is a venture capitalist and things like that. Fixed capital, current capital, seed capital, venture capital. Last to last session says Rakesh. Rakesh, I believe Rakesh because Rakesh is a constant viewer and he's definitely taking notes also. Alright, venture capital is the right answer, guys. We'll not spend more time on this because we know जब भी venture आता है ना, देखो एक simple language में बताना चाहूँगी. In simple language, whenever venture comes into picture, we fix this. High risk, high reward, high technology. That is something which should strike your head when you come across the word venture. Alright. So venture capital always goes hand in hand with high risk, high returns, and sometimes high technology as well. Absolutely, Anshul. Yes, I was saying that only. High risk, high return. And a quick definition for you people to note, venture capital is a form of private equity financing that is provided by the venture capital firms or by the funds to startups in their early stage or emerging companies that have deemed to have very high growth potential, which can be demonstrated, which can have demonstrated their growth as well. So आपको काफी potential दिख रहा है, but still it's a risky place because you never know कब बंद हो जाएगा. So that risk factor is always associated with the word venture. Okay. Sushant, Vaishal, and I think I get to take a job. Absolutely, Sushant. Thank you for giving me this additional information. I would strongly recommend you without asking anything else that you take up a job, take up an easy one if possible, and do it side by side. Okay. If possible, take up something which allows you work from home so that you can devote more time and save your energy in travel and all that stuff, and devote that to your education, I mean preparation. All right, Tehseen has answered. Rakesh, Vamsi, Manaf as well. All right, nice, nice. Why not something else? Are you guys aware of the term like what is a niche, what is a venture? We just now discussed. Trend, what's an opportunity? Shivam says it's trend. Mamta says it's niche. Piyush also niche. Rest all go with opportunity. Okay, I'll show you a slide which has all the definitions given up for all the 4 options, but then I'll pick out some keywords which will help you to retain what you learned. Okay, Piyush is confused between trend or niche. So the answer of this question is neither of them, Piyush. The answer is opportunity. Make a note, all of you. Okay, what is opportunity and why is a need for new product and service and business is called as an opportunity? Okay, niche means particular segment, says Devansh. Absolutely. When we are trying to sell a particular product to a particular group of people, we do market segmentation. Do you guys remember we did it in a class? Market segmentation. We learned market segmentation in one of our IE sessions only, where I told you that the process is STP. We first do segmentation, then we do targeting, then we do positioning. So niche is a part of segmenting. Oh my God, look at Rakesh, 3rd class. Oh, excellent. Isse notes utha lo, guys. Okay, do message him and get the notes. Point B, a venture. We just now did a project which is new but possibly dangerous, pertaining to risk, as we discussed, because you cannot be sure that it will succeed or not. Looking forward to the 3rd option, that is a trend. Trend is a basic change, general change, or a kind of a development we see in. Right. And lastly, we have opportunity, hamara answer. Okay. A business opportunity, also called as BizOp. You can make a note of it, guys. It can be a new term for some of you. BizOp is a business opportunity. It's a chance to take an advantage of an occurrence. So when you're taking advantage, getting into something new, that is termed as an opportunity. It involves some kind of a favorable condition that exists in the market. And a business opportunity is what makes some businesses succeed while others fail. So not just that because it's an opportunity, I'm taking you back to the question. Not just that it's an opportunity, it has to be successful, but it has to be a new product or service or a kind of business because of any favorable condition you see. Like मुझे लग रहा है कि अभी suddenly for example sanitizers. Think about sanitizers, guys. क्या हमने कभी भी सोचा था कि सैनिटाइजर्स का यूज और डिमांड इतना ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा? It's just Corona, after which the demand just hiked up and all the companies, like almost all the companies, started making sanitizers. Otherwise, sanitizer was a very luxury thing for people who used to travel and उनके लिए था कि बार बार हाथ कौन धोएगा, so for that. But then it became a necessity, right? So that's an example. That's an example of an opportunity. All right, we have the 5th question on the screen right now, and the people who have joined in, you have missed 4 questions, by the way. But no problem, you can go back and check the recording and get started with the 5th one right now. Likes come dikh rahe hain. Guys, please do hit a like. These numbers really help, so don't move back in liking. If you like it to sabe. All right, we have started with the answers from Piyush, Zushan, Yatharth. Good evening. Welcome to the session, sir. Rakesh, Pat, Vamsi, Tehseen, and Komal. Even we don't know one more term related to COVID. Which one, Muskan? Devansh. Okay. Shubham, Shivangi. Good evening. Welcome to the session. Nimishika. All right. Got your answer. Please read the word except. It's in uppercase to show that it exists and so that you don't forget about that. तो अपनी तरफ से ये सारे लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि आपको एक्सेप्ट अच्छी तरह से दिखा पाए, बट इफ यू इन अ हरी डोंट रीड दैट, दैट्स योर फॉल्ट गाइस. Each of the following are ways to identify an opportunity except what? How do you identify an opportunity? अच्छा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मुस्कान, that's fine. Shunmugi, welcome to the session. चलिए, let's just discuss a little bit about the fifth question, guys. Do we observe trends while identifying an opportunity? Of course we do. Take an example of sanitizer only, which we just took. Did we see the trends कि जितने लोग सैनिटाइजर्स बना रहे थे वो आउट ऑफ स्टॉक होने लगे? Yeah, of course. Solving a problem. Is it solving a problem? Yes. Opportunity has to solve a problem. मैंने कहा था ऑप्शंस ट्रिकी होंगे. Don't fall for it, please. All right. Solving a problem is innovation. Yes, Shivam, exactly. But then still, it's a part of an opportunity. Innovation कब आता है? जब आप एक problem realize करते हो. हमेशा याद रखना, entrepreneurship and innovation को connect करने वाला एक word है, that is solving a problem. Have you guys seen pictures? सीजन 2 में इसे बहुत यूज किया गया था कि हम कहीं पर भी खड़े होकर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे, इसलिए हम कंपनी शुरू करेंगे. तो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इज द नंबर 1 थिंग, ओके, बोथ इन इनोवेशन एंड इन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप. तो इसको नहीं छोड़ने का. डोंट लीव दिस, वी हैव टू डू दिस. नाउ finding gaps in the marketplace is again a kind of filling in the space or solving a problem. Like मुझे दिख रहा है कि इस चीज की जरूरत सब लोगों को पड़ रही है डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली, बट ये मार्केट में अवेलेबल नहीं है. सो इफ आई डू समथिंग इन दैट प्लेस, इट इज नेसेसरी, इट इज अ वे ऑफ आइडेंटिफाइंग एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. सो सी इज समथिंग विच इज एक्सेप्ट, and that's my answer. Now understand this very very carefully because some of you were going wrong, so please understand. Trying out the alternative uses of the existing products is not an opportunity. अगर ये opportunity है भी, मैं ऐसा नहीं कहूँगी कि there are no businesses running in who don't do this. There are a couple of businesses who take up this agenda and work in that direction. कि जो भी existing product है उसमें थोड़ा सा change कर दिया और हमने एक second market में एक second product निकाल दिया. But that will never go as an opportunity. Neither it will go in innovation, neither will it go as being called up as an entrepreneur venture. ठीक है? So keep that in mind कि आप existing product के alternative निकालते हो तो एक तरह से first copy निकालते हो या उसमें हल्का सा change करते हो so that आपके कोई issues ना हो जाए copy के case में. ठीक है? So that is only, I'm not saying it's not a business agenda of people, it is, but it will not be associated with 3 terms. Number 1 opportunity, number 2 innovation and number 3 entrepreneurship. ठीक है? Keep that in mind. ये चीज आपको बहुत help करने वाली है coming questions में. Remember, solving a problem is very important in I&E. Alright, we have the 6th question on the screen, guys. Let's get started. Imitative entrepreneurs, exactly, Vamsi. They will go in a different category. A little lengthy. Entrepreneurs can recognize problems and find ways to solve them through each of the following except. So you can solve a problem but not with the following option. Find out that not wala option. Yathartha started. Formal, okay. Okay, guys who are facing some problems and still thinking, I want to put your attention towards what we just discussed in the previous question. What did we just discuss? We discussed about imitative entrepreneurs. Nimishika Deva, okay, Nimishika is confused a bit. No problem. To your confusion comes Priyasha Das. So entrepreneurs can recognize problems and find ways to solve them via recognizing the problems in emerging trends. Of course, a yes. Identifying a currently available product or service, then build a better version around it, is not solving a problem. You are making it better. You are not solving problem. General English. For example, there are many stupid updates coming up in various apps which we don't need, but they are still making it better. Are they solving a problem? No. For example, take WhatsApp. WhatsApp added up our feature of group calls and extended it up to more than 8 people now. Okay, that is solving a problem to some extent, I can say, isn't it? Because yes, earlier we were not able to have a group video call, now we can. But emojis, but stickers are no way solving a problem. They are just making the app experience better. Yes. Vamsi says it's a kind of incremental innovation. Yes, why not? Yes. So that is a different point. That is not solving problems. इंग्लिश की लाइंस पर चलोगे, अच्छा सॉल्व कर लोगे क्वेश्चंस को. No problem, Anshul. Better that you got confused in the class so that you will save yourself in the D-Day. Alright, so that means B is my correct answer. Why is it not a correct way of solving problem? Because that is, as Vamsi said, incremental innovation, not something which is solving your problem. If you frame the problem differently and see what can be done in an appropriate way, that is a way of solving it. Experiencing a problem in your own life and finding out an opportunity in it is solving a problem. And एक stupid सा process बताऊं. Option A has problem, option C has problem, option D has problem, but option B does not have problem. And that makes it the answer. तो कई बार ऐसे silly pilly चीजें यूज करके भी आप आंसर्स निकाल सकते हो और कोई आपको जज नहीं करेगा, because no one is bothered about knowing the process. This is not a school exam where you will have to show your working. ठीक है, it's just MCQ. तो आप इंकी पिंकी पोंकी करके सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो या फिर इंग्लिश का यूज करके सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो, no one is checking that. So keep that in mind. That would help you superbly well. All right, moving to the 7th question now. Very funny. Ha ha ha. All right, question number 7 now. On your screens, everyone, get started.
I didn't get that.
Oh, come on. No, thank you, Siri, please.
You're welcome.
We just had a new friend coming up. Ma'am, what is backward integration asked in interview? Oh, don't go worry about that. ये थोड़ा लंबा process है समझाने के लिए. So I won't be able to take it up right now in Innovation Entrepreneurship वाले, वरना बाकी लोग कहेंगे मैम तो बस वंशी को नहीं. वंशी we'll take that up at 10 o'clock today. What say? है ना? 10 o'clock everyone. Today 10 o'clock we are having a session on my YT, that is Crack That. So you guys can join me up at 10 p.m. sharp, where we'll be discussing the most important topic for static GK and current affairs for CMAT, that is government schemes. शायद उससे important कुछ नहीं है अभी के लिए CMAT में. Government schemes को जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है and we'll be focusing on that. All right. बिल्कुल मुस्कान, I wish the same. All right, Yatharth has started answering. Hi Sadiq, good evening. Welcome to this session. You seem late, dear. Okay. Most of you are right here. Gaurav, good evening. Welcome to this session, sir. So all of the following are characteristics shared by those who excel at recognizing opportunities. So you are very good at recognizing opportunity. So what are the characteristics you have to have, and what is that which something you might not also have? तो चलेगा वाला सीन. अगर आपको opportunities recognize करनी है, so you should have prior experience, very important. You should have entrepreneurial alertness, आपको alert रहना पड़ेगा, opportunities तभी आप गॉज कर पाओगे, very important. आपके social contacts होने चाहिए. Will that not be an opportunity? It's a very potential source of an opportunity. मेरे बहन के भाई का बेटा का साला is someone who is interested in my business, तो वो तो भाई मेरे लिए opportunity है. So the more social contacts and ties we have, that gives us a better potential to, expand our business. And that is why a very important term is associated with MBA, that is called as networking. मुझे ये बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद, but फिर भी it's important. Yes, one of the major, oh, excellent Nimishika, see, she already wrote it. Networking, very essential, okay? So one thing which you might not be good at is brainstorming, क्योंकि opportunities recognize करने के लिए, again, प्लीज मार्क द वर्ड recognize, आपको उसके ऊपर आइडिएट नहीं करना है, आपको उसके ऊपर अभी प्लान्स नहीं बनाने हैं, आपको बस अपॉर्चुनिटीज खोजनी है, और खोजने के लिए ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग की जरूरत नहीं है. Manshul, brainstorming is a session where the team members come up and start thinking about a problem solution in the most wild way possible. That means जो भी किसी के दिमाग में आता है, they don't stop that idea but put it forward to in front of everyone, and no one judges them. That's brainstorming. That's how it is different from your ideation or thought processing, similar things like that. So my answer for this question would be brainstorming. Hi Neeraj, good evening, welcome to this session. Neeraj thought it's brainwash, come on. All right, let's move forward to the 8th question. Guys, session like कर दीजिए, please कर दीजिए. That would be a really good thing you would do for me. Do like the session. All of the following are suitable questions to a certain product service desirability except. Again, a very tricky question for you folks. Think and answer, and please focus on the word desirability. You have to focus on desirability. Path has started answering. गौरव के भी आंसर्स आ गए, राकेश वंशी ऑल्सो. Hi Sakshi, good evening, welcome to the session. All right. I'm glad to see the answers from you people. I'll not reveal them right now. I'll wait for 5 seconds more. I need more answers, guys. Put in your answers. No one is going to judge you. Your uncle, your aunties, your so-called crushes are not watching this session. तो आंसर दो, हक से गलत आंसर दो, नो प्रॉब्लम. जिशान, देवांश, सादिक, ओके, fine. Now we'll start. Okay, even if it's a guess, it's accepted. All is accepted in a class. Okay, don't worry. All right, Nimishika. So here we have, first of all, मुझे desirability check करनी है. Before I reveal the answer, I want to show you something. I want to show you the definition of desirability, product desirability. Please read it for me. It means analyzing about what extent the proposed product or service is being desired, कितनी उसकी चाहत है हिंदी में, all right, and to determine whether the product or service will be able to fulfill the needs of the people or not. Tell me one single thing, क्या desirability में कहीं कभी भी पैसों की बात हुई है? I know it is important in real life. I know if I desire a Lamborghini, I need to have पैसे. but मेरे डिजायर को मैच कर रहा है या नहीं, ये पैसों से चेक नहीं किया जाएगा. ये चेक किया जाएगा कि मुझे येलो कार चाहिए, लैम्बोर्गिनी येलो है. मुझे स्पोर्ट्स कार चाहिए, लैम्बोर्गिनी इज अ स्पोर्ट्स कार. So my needs and my desire is getting matched up, and that what makes product or service desirability. So reconsider your answers if you want to change it right now. Devansh says product may make sense for someone and not at all for others. Absolutely. That's why the term desirability comes in picture. You might not like chocolate ice cream. I also don't like it. Let's say Sadik loves chocolate ice cream. I love caramel. So for me, caramel is so tasty, but for let's say Zishan, it would be yuck. Okay, so that's why desirability is a very subjective thing. All right, excellent. Many people have come up with the right answer. So time to reveal one. We do need to check whether it makes sense or not. Like for example, if Lamborghini is a car, it is doing its basic function or not. आप उस पे बैठकर घूम सकते हो या नहीं? That's the basic function. Does it make sense? Yes, I'll check that. Is this a good time to introduce it in the market? We definitely do this to check the desirability. For example, take certain economic times when we are in recession or something like that. We might not be putting our money into Lamborghini as such, right? So things like that. Third, last, are there any fatal flaws in the product or service design? Of course, we have to check it to check that desirability को match करते करते are we not losing out on the quality assurance part? Very good, Neeraj. All right. Okay, done, Vamsi. Okay, so therefore financially feasible है या नहीं, that is a completely different topic compared to product or service desirability. I hope you're getting my point. All done? Thumbs up. Let's move to the 9th question then. Good job, everyone. I hope you all understood it properly. Okay. Thanks, Mamta, for the confirmation. Yet again, easy but tricky question on your screen. You need to know the meaning of the terms young, fragmented, crowded, and high operating margins. Hi Lipika, good evening. Welcome to the session. We have done 8 questions and you have started with the 9th one, so done. Hi Bittu, good evening. Welcome to the session. Hello Neha, good evening. Welcome to the session. Okay. Now I get it. Okay, fine, Devansh. Perfect. Something passing by my window, so please ignore. Oh my goodness, how can you people give so many correct answers? Hi Yusuf, good evening, welcome to the session. All right, so let's get started with the answer of this question. Industry is young. Is it an attractive feature? Yeah, yes, of course, young, potential. All right, all right. Fragmented and crowded, high operating margins. Operating margins क्यों नहीं attractive होगा? बहुत attractive होगा. ज़्यादा profit gaining है तो of course I would love to invest. Now talk about fragmented and crowded, guys. What is fragmented? What's the English term meaning of fragmented? Bits and parts. Am I right? Do you guys remember segmentation? So if you feel that the industry is segmented, would you be attracted? Yup. What is crowded? If you think that one industry is doing multiple businesses in one domain, in one core, not coming up with proper diversification, then this might not be a good thing for और अट्रैक्टिव कैरेक्टर फॉर द इन्वेस्टर. उसको लगेगा क्या ही बिरयानी पक रही है यहाँ पे, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. यस, So segmentation is a yes, yes. Crowded is a no, no. So my answer would be when the industry is crowded, it's not at all considered attractive. Just for your sake, here's a definition of a crowded industry. It is a situation in which lots and lots of competition are there. Very good, Sadik. It is a competitive market. एक चीज को बेचने वाले more than thousands हैं. So in such a market, it's very difficult for surviving. And therefore, bigger players are also not in a very comfort zone in these kind of markets. So they prefer what? They prefer avoiding it. अरे नहीं, यहाँ पे पैसा कम ही डालूंगी, ज़्यादा नहीं डालूंगी. Things like that. Okay? Got my point? Like smartphone. Yes, of course. Young industry is a new one, so no experience. Is it attractive? Yes, because the potential is very high. Whenever something is young, ये jump बहुत ज़्यादा steep होता है, या फिर आप कह सकते हो कि ये slope बहुत high होता है. All right. When the slope, if you are young, the growth which you will see potentially will be much more if you are a 10, 12, 20 years old company. क्योंकि एक बार आप उस stage पर पहुंच जाते हो तो you start making things balanced. आप उस वक्त बिल्कुल ये रिस्क नहीं ले सकते कि मैं एक दाव खेलूंगा and either I will be a multi-millionaire or I would be a beggar. That you cannot do when you have invested your 10 years or more in a company. At that time, you will like to play safe and take smaller risks, or you can say educated risks in some directions. Okay. So young companies take this risk कि क्या है 6 महीने हुए हैं, अभी तो शुरू किया है, बंद हो जाएगा. बट अगर ग्रोथ हुई तो more than 500% ग्रोथ भी देख सकती है एक यंग कंपनी. वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट के लिए इट्स अ वेरी lucrative, attractive thing. All right, keep that in mind. Like EV industry is a young industry. Absolutely, Sadik. Thank you for the example. All right, folks, we have the 10th question on the screen. Hi, Nico. Good evening. Welcome to the session. A quick small reminder to you people, those who haven't liked this session yet, please do like this session. Take it as a Guru Dakshina. And you guys know what will come after the 10th question. Okay. So better it is that you stay with me for another 1 minute. All right. We started the answer with Lipika this time. Vamsi, Komal, Anshul, Rakesh, Zishan. Go for it, everyone. Try and attempt it. This is a pure English question. All right. Zishan, Sadik, Neha, Gaurav, Komal, Piyush, Shivam. All right. Okay, hold on, Gaurav. Got your answer. Ujjwal. Okay. Hi, Ujjwal. Good evening. Welcome to the session. Parth has also given us an answer. All right. Okay, Yatharth. Let's get started. Dash is conducted to determine whether a proposed business has sufficient, number 1, expertise, like Namita, organizational competence, and resources to successfully launch its business. Will only a market plan be sufficient doing this? No. Will only a financial feasibility analysis be enough to check the organizational competence? Management expertise? No. Industry or market feasibility analysis will help you only in one domain. Guys, it's so very simple to go with organizational feasibility, because we know that organization competence, management expertise, resources are 3 different dimensions, and we need a general answer. Not a what? Specific answer. इस केस में मुझे specific answer नहीं चाहिए किसी एक domain का. I need a general answer, and the most appropriate general answer is organizational feasibility. So do it with the help of common sense. Life would be easier. And stay back with me for 1 minute. I'll continue with the 11th question. So before that, would love to tell you about the new batch which already started yesterday on March 16, the name of which is Bullseye Batch, in which I am also a part who would be taking up mentorship and VA sessions. मैंने VA की special session शुरू कर दी है, which is on the boot camp for CAT 2022 aspirants. So if you are not one of them, you can definitely recommend it to your friends or your juniors who are planning for CAT 2023 or the upcoming years, where and in this session I'll be taking up all the master things to be done in the boot camp. Boot camp is necessary to start your preparation, because आपको preparation शुरू करने से पहले पता होना चाहिए that what are the areas you need to focus on and put your attention into, है ना? And this is a small slide which will talk about all the toppers of Unacademy in CAT 2022, where more than 75 learners got 99 percentile and more than 110 learners got 98 percentile. That's a hall of fame for the CAT 2022 toppers. And lastly, finishing up the promo by letting you know that this offer is valid only till today midnight. So if your friends around you or your juniors want to really enroll into a coaching, then Unacademy can be a best option, because they are providing live classes, mentorship, Q&As, mocks, sectionals, topic tests, quizzes, everything just for 24,000 for a year's period. And if anyone around you is planning to do it the next to next year, then 2 years of course is available at a minimum price of 32,000, provided you need to use my code Priyasha23 and the link in the description box to get enrolled. तो किसी को भी अगर रेफर करते हो तो मेरे लिंक Priyasha23 के साथ करना. Thanks for hearing me out, and now let's go to the 11th question. Thanks Rakesh and Nimishika. But yeah, they have shared their piece of advice with us, which is absolutely correct. Okay guys, we have the 11th question. Getting back serious now. I'm just having my water bottle way too away from me. Don't make me laugh on a live session like this, Neeraj. 10 बजे आओ क्रैक दैट की यूट्यूब लाइव पे, फिर हम लोग करेंगे इस बारे में बात. नॉट ऑन दिस प्लीज. Okay, Lipika has started. Lipika is very quick at answering. Good, Lipika, but be confirmed of your option. Sanji, Vamsi with the answer and a smile. Why is the executive? I don't know how many of you know what is an executive summary in a business plan, guys. Any idea what's an executive summary? पहले ये बता दीजिए that what is an executive summary, then it will be way too easy for you to answer. Hi Priyanka, good evening. Welcome to the session. In this question only I was not confirmed, ma'am. Oh, no problem, Lipika. That's fine. We'll get the answer in 10 seconds now. And a quick reminder for the people who are watching the session, still not liked it, like कर दो. आपके likes, आपके views मेरे बहुत काम आते हैं. So better please do that. Okay. Hi Bhaskar, good evening. Welcome to this session. Detailed plan of no, Anshul, not the detailed plan actually. Lipika says executive summary includes financial plan, organization plan, marketing plan, etc. That's true. So what can you call it in a simple language? The name itself has it. Briefing. Nimisha, excellent. Briefing. अरे यथार्थ छोड़ दो. Question बनाने वालों को लगा होगा कि चलो थोड़ा time pass करते हैं. Briefing, summary, exactly. It's nothing but the summary of your business plan, guys. So अगर आप अपने summary को पढ़ा रहे हो, so understand why is summary perhaps the most important section, because maximum लोग सिर्फ summary तो पढ़ते हैं. हमसे पूछो, जब हमें इतनी लंबी लंबी केस स्टडीज पढ़नी पड़ती हैं तो हम समरी पढ़ लेते हैं. शॉर्टकट. ये चिल्ला चिल्ला के सबको स्कीम नहीं बताने का था, सो सॉरी फॉर दैट. ऑलराइट. Why is executive summary perhaps the most important section? Because option A, okay, Understand this? I'll take up your question, Bhaskar. Just a second. Let me complete this one. Option A says that this section of the plan has in-depth discussions in which the firm intends to compete. Might not be the real reason why summary is important. Summary का important होने का reason होगा this section summarizes the firm's key executives. What say? Is this the reason why it is the most important? If this section of the plan fails to attract an investor's interest, he or she is unlikely to read the remainder of the plan. Well, that is something as the right answer, Yatharth. Your nonsense option came out to be the right answer. Just summarizing the key executives is wrong. फर्म के की एग्जीक्यूटिव्स को समराइज नहीं करता है, प्लान्स को समराइज करता है. आई हैव अ स्लाइड शोइंग यू एन एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी एज वेल. ओके, एंड द फोर्थ वन, this section of the plan deals with the day-to-day operations. No, that will be a very lengthy one and will not remain a summary. Okay, so this is also gone. Option C would be the right answer. Unknowingly, of course, Yatharth is shocked to know that. No problem, Nimishika, that's totally fine. So knowing and understanding this thing, why is it so? I'll show you this. The reason why B is wrong is it's talking about the firm's key executives. And we are not just related to key executives as such. Now, if you just have a look, I'll just zoom in this picture and show you the example of an executive summary. See, great question. It has the mission. It has the company and management, services, market, competitive advantage, financial projections, startup financing requirements. Everything coming under one thing. Now imagine अगर पढ़ने वाले को executive summary पसंद नहीं आता है, then in that scenario what would be the case? Would you like to read the entire story if you don't like the summary? You might not. Pavan, good evening, welcome to this session. I'm not planning to share these right now because if I share it right now, you will not make notes yourself and ultimately the loss will be yours. So I would recommend every single student to do that on your own. If at all by chance आपको ऐसा लगता है कि लास्ट में एक स्टेप रिविजन आपको चाहिए है, in that case I would share that, but only few days before the exam. पहले एग्जाम की डेट तो आने दीजिए. All right, fine. So I'll do it. I'll do share it on my Telegram. Don't worry, Pavan. You can go and check it out on Crackzat's Telegram. But then not right now, for sure. Okay. An executive summary is a business plan overview that succinctly highlights the most important elements. All right. Done. We'll move to the 12th question now. Here it is on your screen. Go for it. I'm sorry, I was about to take the question of Bhaskar, right? I have 2 years of gap. Does it affect much, ma'am? Bhaskar, see, they would ask you a question. It would not affect your entry into a B school, but it will definitely be a question for you. So what you need to do is you need to prepare and plan out a proper answer for that. All right? You can do that. That would help you. And I have also a video discussing the proper justification for gap years. You might watch it and do it. Pavan, you can definitely go and search Crackzat on YouTube, and below every video you will find the Telegram link in the description, or you can also visit the about page. I'll just see if it's possible. I'll share the link over here as well. Sushmita, good evening. Welcome to the session. Okay, let's discuss the 12th question's answer. Then Bhaskar and Pavan, I'll share the link with you guys. Okay, first let's figure out the answer of this question. So many C's, so many D's. Oh my God. Let's find this out. Which of the following might be termed a disadvantage? How many of you did not read the term disadvantage? What is the disadvantage of a small business? If I have a small business, let's say I open up a coaching institute tomorrow, which I'm not planning to do at all. Then if it is my own, where there are limited number of people working, will I not have greater flexibility? Of course I would. दो चार लोग हैं तो आज इसको ले लिया, इसको निकाल दिया, इसको रख लिया, इसको बोला कि आप मंडे का सेशन ले लो एंड थिंक लाइक दैट. पॉसिबल. ग्रेटर फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, ऑफ कोर्स, दैट्स नॉट अ डिसएडवांटेज. Greater ability to serve the specialized markets, read this, and extreme personal commitment to the owner. Which one do you think is a advantage? Do you think that being a small business will help you put your head into all the specialized markets? Investments कहाँ से लाएंगे हम? Where would we get this capital from? Not possible. That is my disadvantage. Of course, if I am a small business, I would have greater commitment to my owner because the number of customers I would be serving is less and I would specifically remember each one of them and their requirements. Similarly, more personal service would be available in a small business, but definitely we won't be able to serve all these specialized markets, and therefore option B would be a disadvantage for me. Flexibility is an advantage, Sadik. Please understand that flexibility is an advantage. Okay. All right, moving forward to the 13th question and helping you guys with the links. Just give me a second. I'll go and get the link for you. All right, here comes the Telegram link, and one more thing for Bhaskar I have. That's a very important thing. Okay, many correct answers coming up. Nice. Let's see. This one is a definitely important video for you guys who are having a gap year and you people are trying to figure out which would be an important one. You can go and search it later also. It is best answers to justify your gap year. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the question now. Key features of a well-written business plan would include all except, this except is not written in uppercase, unfortunately. So in that case, what should we do? Let's go with option A. Financial plan has to be there. Has to be there. A must, yes. Qualifications of the owner. अगर ये होने लगा तो फिर सारे बनिए तो गए. Right. Qualification has never been mentioned in the business plan, so it's not something we need. We do need the analysis of a market. We do need the review of the advertisement firms and things as such. Very easy question. Okay. Yes, Piyush, not necessary. Quickly moving to the 14th question for the day on your screen. Go for it. Yep. EDP's course content contains what? Anyone who does not know what is EDP, put in a question mark in the chat. Anshul and Vamsi are using my trick here very smartly. Guys, those who are writing all the above, tell me the full form of EDP. Come on, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. Oh, hi Shayan, welcome to the session. Of course, Rakesh. Vamsi has the full form, Entrepreneurship Development Program. Bilkul sahi, absolutely right. Good job. Very nice, very nice. Awesome. Yes, Shubham. Yes, Pavan. Absolutely. Yes, Shubh. Good evening. Welcome to the session, Shubh. So the EDP's full form is right there on the chat, Entrepreneurship Development Program, and it has all the features: general introduction, motivation training, managerial skills, and in detail, if we want to look forward and understand, here is a slide which talks about it. Hi Piyush, good evening. Welcome to the session. The objective of EDP is to provide orientation and awareness program to various functions like finance, production, marketing, taxation, enterprise management, banking formalities, bookkeeping and so on. ये 6 inputs हैं जिनका बहुत ख्याल रखा जाता है EDP में. That is general introduction to entrepreneurship, motivation skills, management skills, support system, fundamentals of project feasibility and plant visits. Make sure you make a note of these 6 things. Because देखो इस question में we just discussed these 3 things. What if you get the same question but the options have these 3? Yes, Vamsi, you can say funding might not be a part of it, but yeah, it is not a part of it, Vamsi. Okay, cool then. Shubh, exam date is not clear, but people are saying that it can be on 2nd of April. But I am also not sure on that. Okay, question number 15 for all of you. MSME is defined under which act? थोड़ा सा technical आ जाते हैं. Coming to a technical point right now. Anshul, Shushmita. Okay. Okay, amazing. Cool. All right. Okay, done. So let's start. जीके की फील्ड्स आ गई. कोमल, आई एंड ई इज नथिंग बट थोड़ा बहुत 20% जीके ओनली. ओके, so yes, it's 2006 Act MSMED. All right, I'm just gonna talk about a little bit over here. The MSMED का full form, which is important to note, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act of 2006 is an act of parliament where any buyer who fails to make the payments to the MSMEs as per the agreed term of a maximum 45 days would be liable to pay monthly compounded interest at 3 times the bank rate notified by RBI. Okay. Yes, Vamsi. Right now they have termed it on the basis of annual turnover. Absolutely correct. And the features of MSMED Act was establishment of specific funds, development and enhancement of competitiveness, notification schemes and programs for development, and progressive credit policies. Very good, Anshul. That's right. All right. Let's have the second last question for the day. मेरे कॉलेज का एग्जाम 31 मार्च स्टार्ट है. सो व्हाट डू वी डू? कॉलेज का एग्जाम के लिए भी पढ़ाई कीजिए साइमल्टेनियसली, शुभ. एंड व्हेन यू स्टडी लाइक दैट, जीके वगैरह अलग से पढ़ लीजिएगा. यू वुड बी डूइंग CMAT प्रॉपर्ली. देखो ये तो होता रहेगा, मेरे एग्जाम्स भी आते रहते हैं, बट करना पड़ता है एडजस्ट. वील डू दैट, शुभ, डोंट वरी. Second last question for the day for all of you. Financial leverage helps one to establish what? This is a question we have done before. This is a memory question. जिन्होंने पहले इन सेशंस को विजिट किया था उन्हें याद है या नहीं, ये चेक करना है. नो यथार्थ, आई एम एट माई होम. Memory question. Yes, financial leverage is including business as well as finance risk. Looks like you people have seen the recording because many of you were not there in that session but still answering, huh? So that means seen the recording, huh? In the 2x 1.5x speed, maybe yes. All right. So this brings me up to the last question for the day. That is, how was the session, guys? Do let me know quickly in the comments. And one more thing which I would request all of you to do is, those who haven't liked this session yet, please do like this session. Yeah, sure, Nimisha, please use Telegram if it's Telegram or Instagram if you feel that you are going to divulge some data which you should not write it in a comment. But if you have any basic question, please put it forward in the comment, because that's the first thing I see before any DMs. All right. Oh, Anshul, this is not a question. I am not intelligent. All right, fine. I am in a constant process of learning, and that's what makes my journey more beautiful. Thank you, Rakesh. Thank you so much, Yatharth. All right. Yes. Operation is including production. Very good. Neeraj ko sab yaad hai. Exactly. Correct. Thanks, Komal. Thank you, Bittu. Thank you, Sadik. Thanks a lot, Nimishika. Thanks, Parth. Thank you, Sushmita. Questions are unique. Thank you, Vamsi. Time लगता है खोजने में. And I've already told you, those who have not known this, guys, the link of the Telegram is already shared in the chat. Otherwise, you can just go and check Crackzat. You would get that, okay? And from there, you can go and check the pinned chats and get that bada sa PDF which has 350 more questions in it related to innovation and entrepreneurship. ठीक है? वहाँ से आप पढ़ लेना. Thanks. I don't know, Yatharth, yaar. I don't really work more closely on that. I don't connect very frequently. It's like only when it is useful and needed, no, then only I do that. Like mostly me sending someone a request kind of a thing. So I've turned up the follow part. You can follow anyways, but don't check that connection list very frequently. Thank you, Shayan. Thank you so much, Priyanka. Thank you. And if you anyways want to connect, Yatharth, you can drop a message or something on Telegram, Instagram, YouTube comments, anything. कोई नहीं पीयूष, जितने ज़्यादा गलत हुए you should be more than happy for it because आप उतनी सारी गलतियाँ करने से बच गए. You just saved yourself from doing those mistakes in the examination. All right. मैं किसी एग्जाम की अभी फिलहाल तो प्रिपरेशन नहीं कर रही हूँ. आई एम स्टडिंग एट XLRI पवन, सो दैट्स ऑल. आई एम स्टडिंग and working as well, so that's all. All right then, Yatharth, done? Okay, perfect then. So thank you so much for joining in, guys. I'll see you all at 10 p.m. today on Crackzat. Okay, the link would be there on my Telegram, as well as if you go and visit my channel, you would get to see that notification tab also. So do join me up at 10 p.m. sharp, where we'll be discussing government schemes related static GK and current affairs questions. Okay, see you then at 10 p.m. Bye bye. Take care. Yes, Pavan, right today 10 p.m. Okay, on Crackzat. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. Not really a good night. Have the rest part of the evening really fantastic and bombastic. Study well. Bye bye. Take care.